decision to take at the end, but should your team at 3-1 up with 15 minutes to go be drawing a game like that?
Yeah, if we are going to discuss about the penalty, it means that we don't want to see other situation, okay? And yeah, and for the penalty, I repeat, for me was not penalty. And stop, we close the situation. The worst situation is what happened. What happening into the pitch? What happening in the last few months, and what happening, yeah, in this my second season, and I think that it's the right moment and to speak, because I think after this performance that for me this is unacceptable. You are winning 3-1, and you are in control of the game, and you are able to concede 2 goals, okay, and to risk because also Fraser made a fantastic save in one situation. Yeah, I think that it's much better now to go into the problem, okay, because the problem is that for another time we show that we are not a team. We are 11 players that go into the pitch, and I see selfish players. I see players that don't want to help each other, don't put the heart. And first of today, I prefer to hide the situation and to try with to speak, to try to improve the spirit situation with the words, with a lot of situation, because about tactical or technical aspect, this one situation. The most important thing, if you want to become a strong team, if you want to become competitive, you want to fight to win, is the desire, the fire that you need to have in your eyes, in your heart, and you have to show this in every moment, Instead, if I have to compare last season, in this season, I think that instead to improve, now we are worst under this aspect. And when you are not a team, and then everything can happen in every moment. Today is the last situation, and don't remember that in FA Cup we lost against Sheffield United that played with the young players. We were able with a strong team to be dropped in FA Cup, and then a lot of situations, I repeat, that we are not going to improve. And I'm not speaking about tactical aspect or technical aspect. About to be team. This is the most important thing. To understand that we play for the badge. We have to play to make our fans proud of us. You have to play to show desire. The fire in your eyes to win. If you have this, for sure, you don't go out in FA Cup. Today you win. Maybe previously in the other games, maybe something can change. But here we are used for a long time, and then yeah. It's the club has the responsibility for the transfer market. Every coach that stay here has the responsibility. And the players? The players? Where are the players? About my experience, I can tell you that if you want to be competitive, if you want to fight, you have to improve under this aspect. And now this aspect, for me, in this moment, is really, really low. And I see only 11 players that play for themselves. Yeah.
And Tony, this is a difficult question to ask. If you think your position, the uncertainty of your future...
But you are finding an alibi, another alibi. You try to find alibi or an excuse for the players. Okay, continue to do this, to find excuse for the players. You do only this. Excuse for the players. Yeah, but the players maybe my future, and then okay, they lost confidence, they lost spirit, they lost to be a team. Excuse. Try to protect every time, and this situation. Come on. We are professional. We paid. The club paid us a lot of money. The players receive money. Me receive money. You understand? Not to find excuse and don't have spirit or don't show the sense of belongings or don't show sense of responsibility, because we are showing this, and for me this is unacceptable for me, because this is the first time in my career to see a situation like this. And until now, I wasn't able to change. Not to change, but compare last season, the situation went to become worst.
Why, Antonio? Why do you think it is like this?
Why? I don't know, because they are used here. They're used here. Don't play for something important. Yeah. And they don't play, they don't want to play under pressure. They don't want to play under stress. Yeah, it's easy in this way. And Tottenham story is this. 20 years that there is the owner and never won something. But why? Only for the fault is only for the club or for every manager that stay here? And I have seen the manager that Tottenham had on the bench. You risk to disrupt the figure of the manager and to protect the other situation in every moment. And now, until now, I try to hide the situation, but now no, because I repeat, I don't want to see what I have seen today, because this is unacceptable. Also for the respect for the fans. They follow us, pay the tickets, and to see the team another time, to have this type of performance, for me, I repeat, this is unacceptable. And we have to think a lot. We have to think a lot about this.
Last one, please, guys. Thank you.
Antonio, last week you said that you saw the fire in the eyes of your players again. What has changed between now and this game, and how much is it your responsibility to motivate them?
I said that I want to see the fire, not that I have seen. It's different.
Right.
I said that I want to see the fire into the eyes. I want to see the fire into the heart. I want to see the right spirit, okay? And not only in the training session, into the pitch. Because here you have to make the difference. And I'm not seeing this, and until now, I try to hide the situation. But now, there are 10 games to go, and something thinks that we can fight. We can fight for what? With this spirit, with this attitude, with this commitment. For what? For the 7th, 8th place, 9th place? I'm not used to this position. I'm really upset. And everybody has to take the responsibility, not only the club, not only the manager, the staff. The player has to be involved in this situation. Because it's time to change the situation if Tottenham wants to change. If they want to continue in this way, they can change manager, a lot of manager, but the situation cannot change, believe me. Thank you very much.
Thank you.